All right, we're on here on the podcast broadcast, but only for a minute because I want to get my show open and everything all situated, but I wasn't necessarily 100% ready for that. Chef Christian Padilla is in studio here, joining us for the podcast broadcast. We're going to be talking about his infused dinner that's coming up, and of course his knife fight competition. Chef Christian's staying very busy. Also hooked me up with some of the bombest vegan pot pie that I had on the over at the vegan night market.
You had one, yeah.
Well, I never had one before, so it was the bomb. 100%. It was the best of the best. So yeah, we'll be talking about that too. How you doing?
I'm good, bud.
I like the style that you got going on.
Thanks.
Here. Yeah.
Rolled out of bed like this.
Yeah.
Sleeping in suspenders.
Hell yeah.
Super comfy.
These are actually attached to my underwear. So
Nice. Yeah, I went live before I was ready. And Todd, I mean, you roasted me on that, but I thought I was ready. And I'm obviously multitasking a bunch of shit. And full disclosure, we've been high off of smelling salts all morning long.
Yep.
You know,
I mean, we're always ready.
Yeah. Do you need, you want to whiff?
I never, okay, let's see.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
so
right.
Here we go. We've been doing this all day.
Yeah, do a big,
Here's what I need you to do before you open it, right? I want you to shake it up a little bit. All right. Right. And then you're going to open it up and then just breathe it in through your nose. Big whiff. Here we go.
Biggest whiff.
Yes. Skull smash.
What?
Yes.
What? Why?
Yes. No, you're up now. So you're alert. You're alert.
Yeah.
Feel it.
I'm ready for the next night fight.
Now do 50 push-ups.
Yep.
You'll be able to bang
He's
those
climbing
out.
the walls.
I
No
see your
problem.
eyes watering.
Oh,
It's like wasabi.
it's
Yeah.
like me shoving my head in my cat's litter box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it wakes
That's how you know
up.
it's working.
It wakes up all your nerves. Rico's been jacked up on
Oh,
the
yeah.
smelling salts all
I feel
morning long.
great.
Is that what the power lifters?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. And
now
it's
you
also
know.
what paramedics use to wake someone up from being unconscious. So in a UFC fight, if you get knocked out, smelling salts.
Little
It's
smelling
pneumonia.
Yeah.
And a skull smash
Ammonia?
is the name of it. Pneumonia.
Pneumonia?
You catch
No,
pneumonia?
pneumonia is a lung infection. Isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Ammonia.
I'm no doctor. but-
Ammonia.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
It gives you
definitely.
pneumonia? Hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Tuberculosis if you're lucky.
Can't come into it.
I got
Sitting
this.
Matt, I'm sorry.
I got the and the podcast is not brought to you by this, but I'm willing to take sponsors for our podcast broadcast.
Skull smash.
Skull Smash is the name of the brand, right? That I got from John from the Power and Exercise Gym at the Oddities Market that I went to on Saturday. He listens to the show. Also, I think he is significant other of Tamra, who was in studio on Friday, and they both lift competitively. He's a big guy. And so he was telling me about this and had this bottle ready for me. And I did my first whiff. I'm actually lying. It wasn't my first whiff. I've done this before at Roadrunners games because the Zamboni guys, they have it in the back as part of their first aid kit. And when I said I was tired one night, and they're like, you need help?
I got you.
Yoshi.
When a
Yeah,
Zamboni
you
guy
want
tells you
something
to
to
come to the
sniff?
corner, yeah.
Yeah. And I thought they were going to bust out cocaine. I was disappointed, but at the same time, works really good. And now, like Kendall, Rico, nobody has an excuse to be tired around here.
Yeah.
My only concern now is that Rico's going to be pretending like he's way tired.
I know. I'm sweepy, please.
Yeah.
Can I get some of this?
Oh, we got to do animal noises. Give me the smelling
Give me the
salts.
smells.
That's literally what he did today.
Skull smash.
Yeah.
Smash.
So, anyways, we'll be talking with Chef Christian about the vegan night market, night fight, and the infused dinner that's coming up here soon, which we're very excited about. And that's exclusive. The infused dinner convo is exclusive to the podcast broadcast. But let me get the show started with our show open from this morning. In case you missed it, in case you missed it, one little something like this. Check it out.
Tucson's rock station, Rock 102.1, Oro Valley, Tucson. An Arizona Lotus Corp radio station. You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's BVG Presents Live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Monday, September 8th. Good morning, Rico.
Good morning.
And good morning, Tucson. Thank you guys for tuning in to the show. We've got a great week of shows lined up for you. Listener bait galore today. We're going to give you opportunity to win tickets for U of A football, Bear Down, and, of course, 9 Inch Nails. All week long, your opportunity to win tickets for 9 Inch Nails. They got a show happening on September 16th, which is 8 days from today. With that said,
That guy's blowing up.
9 Inch Nails?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to do all right. And so, that's happening. Your first opportunity to win those tickets, 8:10 this morning. So keep riding with us. Of course, we had opening NFL football that we'll get to with Justin Spears a little bit. I saw your Green Bay Packers did okay.
Oh, that was a spanking. Yeah.
I don't know. Spanking is kind of a stretch. I mean, it wasn't
I didn't
like
know you were a Lions fan.
I'm not a Lions fan. Yeah, I'm not a Lions fan, but sorry, I get distracted by. Eventually, I'll figure out how to put a stop in there. But,
Dramatic pause.
yeah, it was a game, and it was a game that was somewhat, it was dominated, but it wasn't necessarily a spanking. But we'll get
That's
into
a light
football talk
spanking.
a little bit later. Cardinals look good as well, so I'm very optimistic. In fact, right now with U of A football and the Cardinals, both those teams are undefeated. Of course, both those teams could have been facing against teams that weren't that great. I don't know yet. We'll talk with DSPN Justin Spears and see, how legit our winning streak is for both of our Arizona teams. But we got a winner for the Powerball, and it's not from the state of California, so I guess that's good news, right? There was actually Missouri and Texas won the $1.8 billion Powerball. If you would have won that Powerball, Rico, and you wanted a lump sum, you would have only gotten about $500 million.
That's it?
That's it, dude. So
What am I going to do with that?
Well, I know, but the point is, it's $1.8 billion, right? And then after taxes, lump sum payout, and the kind of inflated, this is what you could win with compounded interest if you take a yearly lifetime amount of payments.
Sure.
Then it would equate to, right? So the whole thing is a ruse to begin with. And I know that we continue to go through different, advice pieces from billionaires saying you should never take the lump sum. But if you take the annual payouts, you're not guaranteed to be able to have an institution to be able to pay you 20 years from now. Over the weekend, it was announced that Publishing Clearinghouse had actually filed for bankruptcy. Publishers Clearinghouse, if you don't recall, that was like the first Powerball, right? Where everyone wanted
giant check.
Yes, they come to your house with a giant check, and they would give out awards for lifetime winners, right? Where they would get paid for the rest of their life. But now a lot of those lifetime winners are not going to get paid because Publishing Clearinghouse filed for bankruptcy.
Whoa.
So this is
end times, man.
I'm telling you, it's not great. I don't know why I'm clapping for that. Now, the thing is, I didn't win the Powerball, but that didn't stop me from fantasizing about winning the Powerball. You ever really go down a rabbit hole of what you would do if you won $500 million?
Oh, dude, those are my worst dreams too. It's like when you win in your dream.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm rich now. Then you wake up, you're like, oh, I'm just a poor again.
I know.
Yeah, everybody does.
Good.
Of course. It's like buying a house,
Yeah, well, I spent probably 3 hours just sitting back at my place, staring up at the ceiling, thinking, what if, right? So if I won the $500 million, that's my lump sum after winning the $1.8 million, right? First and foremost, I dropped $5 million down to buy the Rialto Theater and change the name to the Beef Vegan Audio Orgy Dome. I know it's not a dome.
Nice.
But I would name it to Beef
You
Vegan.
get the name down and everything.
Yeah, Audio Orgy Dome. Because, it'd be a premier venue. In fact, actually, you're included in this. I would have every show start with a hologram intro of you in a muscle shirt. Yes.
A hologram.
Yeah, because we're in the future.
Right.
I just dropped $5 million. You don't think I have hologram technology?
I can afford every device on Temu.
Absolutely. Then I would spend $2 million to buy Tucson's tallest billboard and then just leave it blank except for the words, your move, Phoenix.
No.
Right? That's right. We got taller billboard here. It's almost like a de-measuring contest here. And so Would
you have the beef tower?
No, not the beef tower, because that's
Too Trumpian?
Yeah, too Trumpian. I would commission a giant bronze statue of Johnny Five from Short Circuit.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's shaking my hand, because I love me some Johnny Five. I would also do some lifestyle upgrades. I would spend $10 million on a custom desert compound with a lazy river that runs through my living room. which if you say, hey, that's insane to think about, and that could never happen. There's literally a house here in Tucson that pretty much has that exact same thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Well, it's not like it's well advertised, but
No, of course not.
I saw one of those real estate videos.
Mhm.
And it's one of those houses here locally that I can never afford unless I
Right.
won the Powerball, that literally has like a lazy river running through the living room.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing.
Hop right into the river.
Right. I'd also drop $3 million for helicopter service between KFMA and KWSS Studios and Rocco's Pizza. And
Put a
drop,
helipad on Rocco's.
yeah. Just drop in, get my deep dish and go.
Yep.
And obviously, I would bring back KFMA Day. And I was thinking about this, right? With that, $15 million it would take to put on a proper KFMA Day, with $20 million for a surprise headliner.
Ooh.
My surprise headliner that I already planned this out. Like,
course you
and
did.
unfortunately, I didn't win the Powerball, so we can't have this.
The world's lost, man.
Yes, but I would create this massive KFMA Day, and then I wouldn't even announce the headliner. I'd be like, the headliner is a surprise. Right. And
Yeah.
then the night of the show, while we're there, we'll go through everything. And then right before we get to our headliner, Limp Bizkit wraps up. I say, thank you, Fred Durst. Get the F off the stage. It's time for our real headliner. And then I'd say, ladies and gentlemen, System of a Down.
Ooh.
Boom.
That'd be wild.
Yes, I would surprise announce System of a Down, because I would book this festival and not like advertise the massiveness of the festival, so we wouldn't have out-of-towners show up to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the last thing I want.
But then you get people talking and guessing, like, who could it be? Who
Yeah.
could it be?
Oh, yeah. Now, that's something that
And
nobody
it's
in
like
their right...
ABBA or something random.
Yeah, well, nobody in their right mind would do that type of promotion for a concert unless
sure.
you won $500 million and you go into it expecting to lose money. It's not even losing money. Be like, I'm just spending this money for you, Tucson.
Or the people.
I would have done that. I would have done
You
that.
would have.
And that's,
If you won.
yeah, it's the reason why I didn't win the Powerball. But, it didn't stop me from thinking about all the beautiful things I would have done with that $500 million. I would spend $30 million on a rocket ship shaped like a giant middle finger just to fly over LA once, that kind of stuff.
Did they announce the winner's name, or is it going to be an anonymous thing again?
No, I mean, it takes a minute for them to
claim it.
choose. Yeah. But we have noticed that there has been a trend of Powerball winners, especially the billionaire Powerball winners, have been, publicly announcing who they are. And in some states, it's illegal to take it anonymously. You have to say who you are, which is not necessarily safe for them, but they could spend the money on bodyguards and stuff. Like, I would spend $5 million to hire a fleet of bodyguards of all former WWE superstars.
Yeah, your entire security force is WWE.
Yeah. It would be awesome. Dude. It would be great.
Triple H, get over here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think I could afford Triple H. He kind of has a pretty good gig. I always think CKY2K when I hear this, Duhas. And you know what? I saw a video. I don't even know if this is real, but it's Rammstein doing a song talking about how much he loves fat girls. And I'm like, right on, Rammstein. You're talking about the real issues. And it's not even like fat bottom girls. You make the rock and roll. Like, it's literally like, I want your folds. And like, it's crazy. It's like super obsessive. I'll pull it up here on a podcast.
A whole lot of
broadcast.
Rosie, but
Exactly.
Rammstein.
Yeah. Like pretty,
Yeah.
just like not poetic, but pretty just like, blatantly graphic and just
I want to suffocate in your fat.
Yes, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't want to feel your bony ass. I like them fat. And I'm like, oh, this is a song? All right, yeah, that's a smash hit. All
Yeah,
right.
that's cool.
Go
Yeah.
Germany.
Western culture.
Well, and it's crazy because I think he's German, but yes, they appreciate it too. All right, well, we're back here live on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Got Chef Christian Padilla in studio with us. Am I saying that right?
No, you're right. Yeah.
The whole time it's like Padilla.
Why don't you say?
No, it's Padilla, dude.
Yeah.
Why don't you say that dish that you ordered over?
No.
the weekend?
This isn't let's have beef, mispronounce things because it's funny because he's dumb kind of thing. All right. Because
I
I
think
could go
you're-
through. No, we can go through that another time, Kendall. I'll put together a list. And Yaz was just giving me the business about my Chiliriano
I'm not even
pronunciation.
touching that one.
Well,
How can you say Padilla but you can't say Rieno?
I like saying Rihanna, okay? That's just the way I like to say it.
Potato.
And every time I order it, and I order it a lot because obviously if it's a little bit fried and stuff with cheese, I want it,
Yeah.
okay? And every time I order it, I get it, all right? So they know what I'm saying. And it took me a while to say, Chilaquiles, or no, now I can't even say that.
Chilaquiles?
But again,
Chilaquiles.
if you were here on Friday, you realize we had this conversation literally just on Friday because Yaz wouldn't let it go either. Whatever.
It's a good tactic with a hot Latino waitress too. They're like, I can fix them.
Yes.
If it gets it wrong.
Well,
I
look,
can teach them the ways.
if I drive through Filiberto's at like 1 o'clock in the morning, trust me, I put an accent on everything I'm ordering. I'm like, I'll take some tacos and a Dr.
Jesus.
Pepper.
You know what the best menu item they have?
At like a drive through Filiberto's?
Yeah.
What?
The beef tongue.
Really?
Okay.
They got a beef?
And that's
It's
called what? The Casa?
lingua.
Oh, the lingua.
Yeah,
okay.
the lingua. Yeah. Dude,
Really?
it is. I think I'm the only one that's keeping that thing on the menu.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But I like this because it's one of those literally ask a chef type
Right.
deals, right? So you're driving through Filiberto's late at night and you trust them enough to make you beef tongue at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, usually 2:30, but yeah, somewhere around.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, after the bar's
you know,
closed.
that window.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's that shift change he pays attention to. It's like the 2 a.m. people can cook lingua. Right?
Yeah, I didn't
What does
even
it taste like?
It's it breaks down. It's really soft. It's really tender. I want to say kind of like veal.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's just like melts in your mouth.
Is it like a poor man's veal?
Sure, not anymore, dude. The price of beef tongue is crazy.
Really?
Yeah, like back in the day, back martyr.
Yeah.
When I was like a young cook, like we used to pay like maybe $3, $2.50 a pound.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's like 16 a pound,
Woo!
18 a pound.
Dang.
Yeah, because like all these hipsters discovered beef tongue,
Yeah.
and they're like,
Mm.
"Have you guys ever heard of this? You know, you could eat the tongue."
It's like that
and-
goes for the alpha sphere with like the organ meat too.
Oh yeah,
Like any
the-
organ meats that
Yep.
used to be like, just
Offals.
throwaways. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like
Yeah.
super popular.
Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty much because there's cultures that don't waste a single part of the animal,
Yep.
and that's always been on the menu. Yeah, well, you got me curious enough that I'll potentially try it soonish. I don't know if Filiberto's will be my first attempt to do it. I think I'll try it at a Apson or something before that.
Okay,
But
yeah.
yeah.
They have Apson has a really good tripa also. If you're a tripa fan,
Okay, what part of the
Tripe?
Yeah,
Yeah,
tripe,
the
organs?
intestine,
Yeah.
yeah.
The intestines. You know, I'm not a fan of intestines because I just know what they were packing. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you're washing them out, kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda.
I accidentally ordered cabeza ones, and I was like, the head meat. I'm like, it's not bad.
yeah, the cheek.
Yeah.
So at my family's farm down in Mexico, we did a whole cow once.
Okay.
And they were like cleaning out the tripas, like in the buckets and everything. And
Right.
I'm like, oh man, this is gross.
Yeah, it's super gross, right? Because it smells like manure.
It's poop.
Because yeah,
Poo-poo,
it's
it's
100% poop.
Yeah, it's dookie water.
But they wash it out
Tucson
like
dookie water.
thoroughly. And did you eat that afterwards?
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, nice. And it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it turned out great.
All
Uh-huh.
right. Well, we're talking with Chef Christian Padilla. We're going to be talking about an infused dinner that's happening here next Monday. But before we get into that, have you been seeing the big story of the week? The person who got canceled this week is the Phillies Karen. Have you seen the Phillies
Of
Karen?
course.
Okay, so the Phillies Karen, if you haven't been following, it was a woman with a Karen haircut who was fighting over a home run ball. And we showed the video of the guy, the father in question, who got confronted by this woman initially. And this was from the main feed of the baseball game. It was a Florida Marlins game. I thought it was initially in Philadelphia. But no, it was in Miami, and they just had Phillies fans there. Ironically, a Phillies player hit a home run, and a man ran over, grabbed the ball, and it's fair play. And then he immediately went over to his son, who's about like 11 years old, and then gives him the football, and then gives him this hug from behind. A very loving father moment, right? It turns out the son was about to celebrate a birthday. And then that's when the Philly Karen came out of nowhere and started barking at him. And it made this guy jump in a reaction.
Kind of sad, yeah.
Super sad in the way
Yeah.
that he handled it. You're like, bitch. And then without hesitation, the guy grabbed the ball, gave it back to the Philly Karen. That's what we saw without any audio. The audio makes it even worse for the Karen in question here. But there obviously is good news. The good news is at the end of the game, as word got out what happened, the Phillies organization made it right, and the player that hit the home run actually met with the kid after the game and signed a baseball bat for him, right?
Oh,
yes, so that happened. And then on top of that, we had the Florida Marlins then give him the whole family a prize pack and tickets to a future game. And now everyone's trying to out this Philly Karen. Here's a kind of a rundown of what happen and the fallout that's happening now with the Philly Karen. Check it out.
Check out where this ball lands, Ben Davis. Left field, and some Phillies fans are going to grapple for the ball. Guy in the red T-shirt right there comes up with it, walks down the aisle, and hands it to his son, and gets it as that woman in the white hair there is left with nothing, and she says, "Excuse me, that should be my baseball."
I love that this is a play-by-play.
And the guy's like, "Are you kidding me? No, it's my son's baseball." And the other woman there says, "Yeah, it's not yours." But the guy, I don't think I would have done this to my child. No. He takes it and says, "Here."
All right, so now real quick, though, I will say this. If you're looking around at the screen here, you'll see two younger women that are sitting in front of them that aren't even, like, associated with the people behind them. Those are women who are calling out the Karen for her atrocious behavior and talking smack to her. Now, there's another Twitter angle that shows these girls talking smack to her. The Karen, looking like a full-blown Karen, immediately has a whole country.
Here, do you want it? It's all yours, Karen. And she walks down the aisle, and that's mine.
Oh,
Give it to her husband. Good for you. But guess what? He gets a gift bag. It looks like a Phillies gift bag, too.
No, it was a Marlins.
It was a Marlins
employee.
Bravo, Marlins.
And everyone, they gave her a standing ovation. Yeah, all
Standing
right, buddy. Nice going.
But wait, there's more. If you order right now, we'll give you Dave Dombrowski and Harrison Bader signing a bat for your son underneath the stadium.
That's so awesome.
Oh,
well done, Harrison Bader. Nice going.
Yeah. Now, on top of that, though, so the Karen in question got booed out of the stadium. All right. So everyone around her started booing her. Right. And then on top of that, everyone's like looking for ways to like cancel her. Right. With that, though, people have falsely been identifying other people, like misidentifying her. So
by the haircut algorithm.
Yes, and they're ruining other people's lives inadvertently just to find this Karen.
She did get fired, apparently.
No, that was
That's
someone
a lie?
that was alive. They have not identified her. And the woman who allegedly got fired, this administrator in New Jersey, that was not the woman in question. Again, this happened in Miami. So this is how the internet works, right? It just the rumors get flying. So if your mom has a short haircut, hide her immediately. Because they're coming.
I don't have time to explain. Just go hide. Go to the basement.
Gotta make a phone call real quick.
Exactly. So that's the update on the Phillies, Karen. Now, all right. So coming up next Monday, there's going to be Infused dinner that we can't even talk about on the radio. We got Chef Christian Padilla in studio. He's going to tell us exactly what an infused dinner is and why all my stoner friends want to attend it. So you can join us, youtube.com/beefvegan. More coming up after music from STP and Seether on Rock 102.1 KFMA.
I have to ask, did you intentionally say...
Wait till I say clear, because you were on the air when I said that. Now clear. Well, yeah, because when you initially started talking, because I was like taking out. No, I know, but give me more than a second because I was clearing this up. Boop, 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 boop. So just future reference.
Okay.
I got to say clear because I like that first part. Well, if I pull it up, you're going to hear the beginning of you talking on it, which is not the end of the world. But at the same time, we weren't clear. So now we're clear.
And then it might draw people in for the podcast. Like, what is she talking about?
Exactly. Strategy.
Did I not tease it to try to get people to join the podcast?
That's like Kendall did. That was excellent.
Yeah.
You guys are smart asses. Okay, what?
You said radio. Was that intentional?
He always does. Yeah.
Okay.
It's his thing.
I'm like, I haven't heard you say that before.
Look at you. Get off with your alliteration, police. Look, I am not a realist on the radio.
I just wanted to know if it was intentional or not.
Yeah,
that's a good see. You're just watching, watching his back.
Yes, thank you. I'm the realist on the radio, party bro and every vadio. So go ahead, Rico.
With that Karen situation too, I think that's like the third time this couple weeks things like this has happened where the camera guy catches a situation like this.
Yeah.
Like to where the players get a hold of the footage or they find out like, okay, we're going to meet the kid that got, taken away from. But my fear is like the copycat thing. Because it's like, what if dads start bringing their kids to the game and they have like sleeper cell Karens?
Oh, nice.
Just in case somebody catches, like go steal it. That way they get to meet, the whole family gets to go meet the team.
Yeah. You bring your Aunt Karen out with you and be like, look,
catch the ball.
Right now I need you to sit 5 rows away from us right now. All right. When I give you the cue, signal, that you're going to come in, cause a scene. And then we're going to give VIP for life.
Yeah.
Now, you won't. I mean, they're going to ruin your life, but we are. Right. Yeah.
Well, take off the wig, go in hiding. You'll be fine. Yeah. It'd be crazy.
Yeah, last night that video popped up. It was a Karen getting the ball. And then as she's walking away, she starts turning into, what's the dude from Lord of the Rings?
Oh, Gollum. Yes,
Gollum.
Yeah.
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 Miso want the
That's
ball.
Jar Jar Binks. God.
And so many. Was that?
That was
shit.
very Jar Jar.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
Come
Damn
on,
it, Dad,
you're
you're
not a
embarrassing
real
us.
Whatever. I mean, I wasn't Jamaican.
I love when Jar Jar got thrown into Mount Doom. That was my favorite scene.
Yeah, exactly. And thank you for my having my back here. Because what anger? I wasn't angry about it. I'm constantly
It's just
defending
smelling
myself.
salts.
It's
Salts.
easy to get you spicy.
Well, no, I'm constantly defending myself from Todd, and who I love dearly. It's a good friend of mine who's been on the show from the day one. He was my original producer, also my consultant of sorts, who doesn't have a single positive thing to say about the show any given day.
Keeping
I'm
you
waiting.
sharp.
I'm waiting for the little bit of positivity, and it's gonna go a long
The
way.
one comment says, "Yeah, it was a decent show today." You're like, "Thank you. It means the world."
Print
Thank
it
you.
out, put it on your fridge.
Ooh,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
always get good.
Yeah, Todd's like the father's approval that I never got.
Yep.
All right, let's. So this infused dinner next Monday. Where's it at again?
It is to be discussed.
Oh, what do you mean? Am I not
so-
supposed to say any of this on the air?
No, I mean, we could talk about it, but for some reason on the link it says secret location.
Is it secret though? Usually it's
I mean,
different
I know where it
restaurants.
is, so it's not that big of a secret. Because I already
I
told
know.
like 7 people. So
Yeah, it can't be a secret forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell us. No one's listening.
okay, cool. It's at Cielo de Tamal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And then this infused dinner is going to be you and another chef, correct?
Yeah, Chef Pablo.
Chef Pablo. Yeah. Now,
Oh,
where do we know Chef Pablo from? Did you just compete against him in Night Fight?
He's going
No,
to.
I'm competing against him for the next round.
Is that going to be tonight?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, so that's nice. So before you compete against them, you're going to be competing with him. Well, not competing with him, performing with him.
Well, no, actually,
Collaborating.
Pablo's one of my boys, dude. Like
Yeah.
him and I work a lot together. We were at the vegan event. He was the other chef that was there.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice. So was that a collaboration recipe as well? Because what they had was, and what I want to give, I'll give a shout out on the air for Desert Pearl Museums, because I mean, or is that what it's called? No. Desert Pearl Museums, the mushroom place.
No, so we used sunset mushroom for that one.
Oh, okay. What's the
not
other one I'm thinking about?
Desert Pearl,
Oh, okay, Desert Pearl
Yeah.
mushrooms. Yeah.
which also like equally as good.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
because they're doing basically hybrid, hydro mushrooms,
Mhm.
basically, right? So they're just growing all these clean ass mushrooms and cranking them out, and all the great restaurants in town are using these. They look like Frankenstein mushrooms, but they're as clean as can be and delicious
Yeah, they're amazing.
and massive.
Oh yeah, dude. The trumpets that we were using, like some were like, just monsters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is that something that's been new in the last 10 years of having these type of mushrooms?
Dude, so all right, so I just moved to Tucson like 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago, somewhere around there.
Right.
And I never knew Tucson to have this like wide range and variety of mushrooms like cultivated.
Mm-hmm.
And then I start seeing all these things pop up, and I'm like, are there foraging down here or that sort of stuff? But then I start meeting the growers, and they're like, no, we have like this warehouse, like Sunset has down in Sierra Vista. He also owns Vista Greens, but he has this giant warehouse where he cultivates all these things.
Yeah.
Same thing with Desert Pearl. It's like actually like, maybe 5-8 minutes from here
Uh-huh.
where they grow all their stuff.
Yeah, you would never assume unless you find out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's a new business too. I mean, it's the same way that we've been seeing all these like weed growers out there and having warehouses for weed. Then we have all these mushroom growers that are not even psilocybin. They're just like, hey, we could do this as well. And it's big business. And you're
Right.
getting like, as far as a consumer, and I can see the appeal as a chef, they're technically organic, but
Yeah, I mean, so the thing with mushrooms is like, you can't really like cultivate outside of like a perimeter, like with your media, whatever you grow on. And you also can't do like how like just hybrids.
yeah.
So
yeah,
it's
you
just
can't
like,
like breed to make a new.
yeah, you can't like cross like spores to
Yeah.
make like this new mushroom or that sort of thing.
Yeah,
So-
you can't make a granddaddy perp mushroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn it. One
I
day.
know.
Come on,
Yeah.
science.
I know. I want it.
Damn you, Monsanto. But yeah, like it's it's pretty awesome. I'm a big fan of mycology. So,
Yeah, nice. Yeah, and so when you do this infused dinner, and this is going to be an all vegan infused dinner as well.
Yes.
So I mean, you're not vegan, right?
No, I ain't
But
vegan.
you obviously you both know how to make delicious vegan food. Like I said, I had that vegan pot pie, which is mushroom based, and it was fantastic.
You had the birria, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the vegan birria pot pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the same birria I had, the mushroom birria was on a birria, was on the Zio Pepe pie
Yeah,
that they had.
Which
Nice.
I made as well.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah.
it.
Hell
And
yeah.
it was great.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. And,
I was
and
spreading my birria.
yes, birria was everywhere. Those mushrooms were the star of the show for the vegan night market. And so what made you decide to do this as a vegan infused dinner?
Pablo and I actually we do a lot of vegan cooking as well.
Okay.
I would say not to stroke my own ego, but like we're pretty good with vegan food.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's
vegan.
got to be extremely challenging.
It is and it isn't. It's just the manipulation of using vegetables
Right.
basically to make things more visually appealing, I guess, for anybody that's like vegan food. I hate vegan food.
Right.
And
Or
I'm
I
like,
hate
never-
the look of vegetables.
Yeah.
I want to punch them in their fucking face.
Yeah, dude.
Yes,
Yeah.
I hate vegetables.
Wait.
Says every 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do the Jordan Belfort to him right now. Like, sell me this carrot.
Yeah. I will drop kick
Yeah.
a broccoli head if I see one walking down the street. Yeah,
You want to hear one of my favorite jokes?
Yes, please.
What's the most difficult part to eat of a vegetable?
What's that?
The wheelchair.
Oh,
How come
that's
I
not
didn't-
vegan friendly.
Okay.
Took you a second to get that.
Yeah,
Damn.
it did. I got it.
That's a good one.
yeah.
Though. That's a very good one.
Anyway, no. That's, how did Christian get canceled?
Yeah, no,
yeah.
that's good. Yeah.
But anyway, no. I think the difficult part is to have people that eat meat to be able to, experience this and still enjoy themselves.
Right.
But like they're like $85 and no meat, and I'm like, dude, like I'd rather have like an infused watermelon salad, and like compared to like infused birria tacos or something like that. Like you
Right.
want something like that stimulates your taste buds a
Yeah.
lot more than just like something like super heavy.
Yeah, expand your horizons.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you don't want to be stoned and just eating like meatloaf.
Yeah.
I mean, speak for yourself. But...
I mean, stoned to meatloaf. It does sound like a good time. I mean, yeah.
Meatloaf anytime, really.
Yeah.
Meatloaf sandwiches.
I will
smash.
say this: it's somewhat of a guilt-free experience, even though that I know there's still calories in your dishes and stuff. So it's not like you can just eat whatever and not gain any weight from it.
Right.
But when you eat infused foods, right, your appetite grows as you continue to eat, right? And so it's like a bottomless pit. And if you keep eating, you can eat like 3/4 of an entire cow if you're high enough.
But don't correct me if I'm wrong. Do you add any like CBD to counteract the THC? Because then, you're just gonna get crazy hunger that
No,
grows.
you don't.
It's
And
just,
it's just it's straight up THC.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
CBD
roll up in
counterbalance.
Like, dude, I think they're giving me like 7,000 milligrams, and I'm like, that's enough to put down a baby elephant. Like,
Just spread it out.
yeah, just spread it
Just
out.
spread it
And I'm
out.
like, you get a drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a drop. And
Wow.
When I
how
was
funny.
there, when I went to the infused dinner and I got too high, that like luckily Chrissy from Tucson Doobie, she was like the weed mom, and she's like, "Here, I got you some CBD drops." I'm like, "Give it to me." I don't even care. I don't even know if it really worked or the placebo effect of
Yeah.
it worked, but it calmed down my anxiety for me,
Yeah.
like completely
It's just
stroking out.
Visine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, give me those drops.
Yeah.
I'm okay now.
Yeah.
Instantly, right? But yeah, it
The
talked me
mushrooms
off
are
the
trying to
ledge.
eat me now.
Yeah, so bring your own CBD drops, basically, if you
Okay.
want to go.
All right.
Yeah, when you have the queen of the event telling you it's gonna be okay.
Mhm.
Like, thank you.
With the CBD drops for sure. So,
Right.
yeah, 7,000 milligrams is fantastic. And Nessa, you should go. How much does it cost to be a participant there?
85 smackaroos.
Yeah, $85.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's a 5-course meal.
it's a 5-course meal that includes gift bags, that includes a smoke sesh, that includes complimentary drinks.
Yes, yeah.
Are you able to talk
it's
about-
definitely worth it. We got to get on the air
okay.
here. But real quick, what was you saying?
I was gonna say about the desserts.
Okay, we'll get to that here in a second. Rock 102.1 KF, man. Welcome back to B Figure Presents, hanging out here with Chef Christian Padilla. We're going to continue our Padilla, our conversation here with Chef Christian about his infused dinner and the secret location and everything else here on the podcast broadcast. But we're back on the air. You sent me this clip about eggs. What's this all about here, Rico?
I don't remember. Go ahead.
You don't remember? You
How long
literally
did I
sent
say?
it to me this morning.
Like, I'm not,
I know.
Well,
Oh,
I
no,
thought
because you
you're
were
the
talking
chef. I
about
thought you brought the eggs.
the order. You went to the place and they didn't have the eggs ready for you.
Oh, yeah.
And
Is
you're
there
like,
cursing in this clip?
It's Jack Nicholson. I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's handsome Jack too. Look at that.
Yeah, it's like his
know.
first movie appearance.
Yeah.
But it's like the whole clip of him ordering toast, I think, and the lady's like, "We can't do that." And he's like, "But you have toast on this sandwich. Why can't you just put it on this?"
I know.
Yeah.
I had that same experience, unfortunately, where it didn't make any sense. And I could have fought it out, or I could have name dropped the chef and just talked to the chef/owner because I knew him directly. But since I did know him and maybe the girl was just having a bad day, I let it pass. And then I ordered something totally different that I didn't want.
I'm going to choose to not tell you why it's annoying to do that. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
No, why don't you
Tease.
tell
It's a
me?
tease.
I want
Choose
you
to tell
have
me.
your
Yeah.
chef expertise also weigh in, but it's like because then they can't do that for everybody. And you said, oh well, they have breakfast burritos. Well, maybe they already have those eggs scrambled and ready to go.
Well, I don't know. They definitely
gonna
do not.
crash.
They definitely do not just have a bin of old ass scrambled eggs.
Not old.
The
it's
quality
fresh
is
that
a little
they
bit better.
already
So what
scrambled.
happened? What's the story
He's
here?
ordering breakfast when it's not available.
No, okay, no, it's not even
At
breakfast.
McDonald's.
Okay,
After
so
breakfast hours.
stop. Let me.
11:03.
I'm gonna explain, and you're gonna totally like walk it back because
All right,
I
all
was
right.
going to order chili Riano with eggs,
Okay.
Which
right?
no one knows
Which
what that is.
comes
It's fancy.
with 2 eggs on top, right?
Yeah.
And then so as opposed to that, they're like, oh, sorry, we stopped serving breakfast. I think she said like 8 a.m. I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense, but whatever. And again, she was kind of had a little bit of attitude. She was kind of in the weeds, and it was what it was. So I ended up ordering a breakfast burrito instead with a side of bacon. All very breakfasty stuff.
Oh, like they had scrambled eggs, but they weren't.
Yes,
Right.
yes. And of course they still had chili Riano on the menu. And I could have just said, okay, I'll have chili Riano without eggs. But what I really wanted to do, and I should have done, because they were still offering all the sides, I'm like, okay, then I'll take an order of chili Rianos and I'll take a side of eggs.
Right.
And then I'll take a side of bacon because you're still
Well, then
doing
that
that.
doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Exactly what I was saying, Kendall.
Yeah.
But I don't know the particulars of it. They got to have it set up that way for a reason.
Eventually, I'm going to grow on you. We're going to understand that I'm not always wrong or in the wrong.
Okay,
you know?
so I will say in hospitality, like you try to accommodate for your guest. You know, like if
Yeah.
someone like goes back there and it's like, hey, they want to change this or they want to add that, it's just like, sure, that's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Just, charge accordingly. And
Yeah.
it's just like, it's 2 eggs. It takes you like,
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I like mine over medium. Say 3 seconds.
Because he's an adult.
You know who's getting yelled at? The servers.
No,
by the
they're
cook.
not.
No. Not for my chef friend.
Yeah,
you know,
I wouldn't yell at the server. Man.
Yeah.
It's like it's all about the guest.
especially
Like,
if I
that's
name
experience.
dropped. Oh, I would have name dropped so hard too. And honestly, I probably would have got it for free too. And I didn't even want to do that. I'm like, yeah, even though it was even busy and they're obviously making money and I'm very happy for their success, but I wanted to contribute there too. And I was paying for me, my daughter, and her boyfriend.
Look at
Yeah,
you.
sure, her boyfriend could have pitched in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
now we know why you're
Uh,
angry. You
He's
know
employed.
what you should do though? Your next move, next time go in there and find that same server and order an all yolk omelet.
Yeah. I'll show
Yeah.
you.
Exactly.
You mean egg whites? No, egg yolks.
Yeah,
All the
yeah.
yolks.
Give a mouse a cookie. You know.
Yeah.
And come back and it's $75 for that
Right,
omelet.
right.
She doesn't know how
Yeah.
to upcharge it. Yeah.
I heard you on the radio.
But yeah, so in that situation, so you would say that I wasn't necessarily in the wrong. I pivoted. I still had breakfast. I actually wasn't, I was okay with what I ordered, but it did ruin everything I was craving because I really wanted the chili, and you could say it however you want, with the eggs.
The stuffed chili.
Yeah. And you know what, though? I was really thinking about KG's Diner while I was there because I just had the flat enchilada with eggs.
Yep.
And so chili Riano with eggs is not the same thing. I get it, but it's close.
Yeah.
It's cheese. It's wrapped in there. What do you order for breakfast, chef?
I'm a pretty simple kind of guy. I like pork chop, eggs, and hash browns.
Hell yeah,
I
brother.
mean, throwing a pork chop in there is kind of weird sauce.
Really?
What? A little bit.
Pork
Got your
chops for
mind.
breakfast?
Yeah, dude.
I've never had that. For
He ain't from the
breakfast.
South like us. Tell you that.
Yeah.
Tell you that right
Do you
now.
put
City
applesauce
boy.
on it?
I hate applesauce.
Oh.
It is. I hate it. It unless you're between like 1 and 3 years old or like 60 to 110,
Okay.
then yeah, you're allowed
What
to
are you
eat
doing?
applesauce. But before, like, no.
I
On
no.
pork chops, I think it's really good.
I'll eat applesauce on potato pancakes all day long.
Oh, like
Yeah.
Latkes?
yeah.
Yeah.
That was
With sour cream, I'll do that. Just because I salute the people. For the it's how the people eat it. I'll
Yeah.
eat it like the people, and it's delicious.
Oh, and then when they start coming out with those multicolored applesauces,
Oh yeah, strawberry in the applesauce.
Well, that's strawberry sauce. That's
give me a
different.
jar so I could throw it against the wall.
Dang.
All right. Well,
All right. That's some
Tell us
good
how you
for
really feel
Yeah.
about applesauce.
It's a smelling salt. I'm
That's
telling you.
yeah.
We're all on the edge. I just need the next hit.
That's food talk here. Let's continue our conversation here on the podcast broadcast. You can join us youtube.com/beefvegan. Back after music by request from Nickelback. All right, I'm lying. Nobody requested it. I'm still playing it though.
Look at you.
Clear. All right, let's see. We had a lot that I want to squeeze in before we continue to go here. We'll more with how you can join us for the Infused dinner. But earlier this morning, we had, let's see, I'm scrubbing ahead here. Once Kendall finally showed up today, we did this. I know you don't like talking about the Arizona Cardinals, but at least
That's Jack.
a little bit. Okay. Now they won. They beat the Saints yesterday, 20-13 in their week 1 opening. And they also won on the road. Now, is that a good sign of the Cardinals? I mean, we saw Marvin Harrison Jr. Pick up a touchdown, put up some yards. We saw Kyler Murray do his thing, run around the field. Do they look like a team that might be able to break that 500 mark, or are the Saints that bad? I mean, level with me, bro.
Well, I think both. Like, I think that they're going to take a step forward in the right direction. The division is not as strong as it used to be.
That's good.
So, I mean, Cardinals have a legit chance. But the thing is on the other side, the Saints starting quarterback is Spencer Rattler. Former Phoenix area native, and just a guy that I don't really look at as a true starter in the National Football League. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this game. Now, the offense did show some improvements. Kyler Murray was 21 for 29 passing.
Yeah, no interceptions.
Had a couple touchdowns, no interceptions. So
Yeah.
a guy who's now in his 7th year, and we talk about this year being kind of like the make or break year for Kyler Murray. So step 1 this season, so far so good.
And I want to say this too, and I understand, and I'm no pro of football and stuff, but I am a pro of people, and I really feel like when it comes to Kyler Murray, he has a chip on his shoulder. He's always been like a champion of sorts. He wants to leave a legacy. I feel like that kid does have the drive. Even when he plays Madden, he wants to be the very best at it. He doesn't want to allow his career to go down in flames, to be considered a nothing burger. And this really is his last chance to try to step up and be in the conversation of greatness, because he's had the hype and he's disappointed people and he hasn't necessarily showed actual greatness.
But how come his stats always drop off after Call of Duty releases?
I know. Well, because he wants to be the best Call of Duty as well. Are they releasing? Look,
You can't be both. You have to choose, bro.
is there a new Call of Duty coming out this year?
Every year, man.
Son of a
Every
bitch.
year.
They don't stop.
They don't stop. All right, fine.
Every October, November.
Yeah.
Mm.
So there's a new Call of Duty coming out.
Ah.
And so that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're a fantasy football owner, you got to have a 2-quarterback system. You got to have Kyler Murray for the first half of the year.
Yeah.
And then once Call of Duty comes out, then
Yep.
you put in Jordan Love.
Mm.
'Cause that's right around Toyotathon. Toyotathon, Jordan Love is a different
Brilliant.
cat, man.
Yep.
Just saying.
All right.
All my money's on that.
Well,
Toyotathon.
I'm just glad that our Arizona teams are undefeated, starting off, going into the next week of September. So that's the Cardinals. I guess it wasn't necessarily a fluke, but we'll see how well they go going into week 2, and we'll talk more about that as we get closer to the weekend. Now let's talk about our U of A Wildcats. Let's bear down with some facts. Now Weber State, you knew this was going to be like a complete stomping, and it was like 48-3. It wasn't even close. And the fact is, it was also like, how long was the lightning delay that you were stuck in Arizona Stadium for?
Yeah, they announced the weather delay about 55-ish minutes right before kickoff, and they ordered the handful of people that were already inside the stadium to find covered shelter. So there were a lot of people hanging out in the covered concourse areas.
Yeah.
In the Sands Club and stuff like that, the Arizona Stadium press box. And then we were all just kind of waiting. In typical Tucson fashion, we have a weather delay, but there was maybe like 2 or 3 minutes of rain.
Yeah.
It was all just lightning nearby.
And it was
all
lightning.
flash.
Now, I went to the vegan night market that night too, and I saw the lightning. The sky was lit up. I was like, wow, that's interesting. Yeah. And I was like, well, what direction is it heading? I asked my daughter's boyfriend. And he's like southeast, and I'm like, oh, we're good. So we went to Rito Raceway Park, and then hung out at the vegan night market. No lightning, nothing. We were fine. And apparently, those clouds just hovered over University of Arizona Stadium, and so it delayed the game like an hour, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, kickoff didn't start
2
until
hours.
9:10 p.m. The game
Lord.
ended at 12:20 a.m. Dude,
Brutal.
That's brutal.
the players' press conference didn't start until 1 a.m.
Oh my God. So what
Bro,
time
I
did
was,
you?
I was ready to get out of there, man. I was so crabby.
Any questions, Justin? No.
No.
No, I even said it too because Brent Brennan went right around like 12:35 ish, and then it got to like 12:43, 12:45, and I was like, if these players aren't here at 1 o'clock,
Yeah.
I am out of here.
Yep.
And right before 1 o'clock, they strolled in. I was like, oh, come on, guys, let's go. I'm trying to get out of here.
What was your questions like? You have a good night? Good. All right.
Yeah.
Next question.
Sweet. You guys excited for the Kansas State game coming up?
Yeah,
all right.
Sweet.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Yeah.
Let's have it going.
Now, Kansas State is the real test, right?
Yeah.
Did Kansas State win this weekend?
No, they did not.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
The
Okay.
men and the men who serve our country, the Army
Yeah.
Black Knights,
Nice.
they won. They upset Kansas State and Manhattan. So Kansas State, they're actually coming in here with a losing record. They lost the first week in Ireland to Iowa State,
Wow.
and they came back and they barely beat North Dakota, and then they lost to Army.
I
But
don't
this
know,
is a
though.
good team.
Yeah.
So right now, Kansas State, according to DraftKings, Kansas State is a 1.5 point favorite.
That's
and
close.
Then on FanDuel, Arizona is a 1.5 point favorite. So
Mm.
flip
You
a
know,
coin.
it's so tough, but I do not like the fact that I'd rather have Kansas State walking in arrogantly and getting shocked when they get punched in the face, as opposed to fighting back and being 1-2 coming in, facing off against a 2-0 Wildcats team who had no challenges so far this season. I feel like there'd be false confidence on our side more so than Kansas, who are fighting to prove something and save the season.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Defense, they haven't allowed a touchdown all season long. In 2 games, Arizona has not allowed a touchdown.
That's
Wow.
good.
So
That's good.
Yeah,
We'll see if it
so-
works.
they between the end of the first half against Hawaii and then the fourth quarter against Weber State, they went like, I forgot what it was. It was like 77 minutes and 16 seconds without giving up a point. So
Yeah, but both
Defense-
those colleges suck, man.
I know.
Yeah, so I mean,
know.
yeah, so it's like our boys playing against the Pee Wee team, and like, guess what we did? We put their hands against their face, and they couldn't swing and punch us. But you know what I mean. So, well, the test is this Friday. The good news is, it's a home game, so we could potentially have home field advantage if our U of A Wildcat fans come out, show out, and keep it loud all game long. And then I actually have a pair of tickets to give away for said game.
Nice.
Yeah.
How about that?
Who'd have thunk?
So let's do that right now. Caller number 10, if you say bear down, you're going to score my first pair of tickets for the U of A Wildcats versus Kansas State game. This is going to be a huge game, a nationally televised game, 2 powerhouses facing off against each other this Friday night. Kickoff is at 6 p.m. So 600 KFMA, 600-5362. Call now and good luck. Justin Spears, thank you very much.
Appreciate
You
it.
can check out Spears and Ali on ESPN 1490.
Tired from your job?
I just get stupid.
It's fun being stupid.
Don't hide this in vain. Let us laugh at your.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, it is
It's
working. Yeah.
Back here on the podcast broadcast, and we're live. What did we not cover? What was your question? We got about a minute.
Oh, just
10.
asking about the dessert feature. The feature.
Dessert feature for the
Event, yeah.
yeah, the vegan dinner.
you
So
allowed to
we're
talk?
collaborating with a Tucson chocolate company. Bringing them up again. So they're making a vegan Dubai bar that we're going to be.
Oh, what we do?
What?
Well,
Huh?
keep
Oh
going.
yeah.
I'm getting phone calls here at the same time, which is always a bad thing.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Rock on 2.1.
Something's wrong.
Bear down.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Oh, you're calling because you're watching the stream. You want to get those U of A tickets. That was from earlier this morning. My bad. That's why we're getting people. Hold on. I want to hear someone say bear down right here. Watch this. Hello?
Hello, bear down.
Yeah, see? We got a double bear down. It's a bear down off. I'm so sorry. I appreciate you guys watching the stream. That was from earlier this morning, but I'm giving away those tickets all week long, so plenty of opportunities to win, okay?
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
I know. Thank you, though.
Shame on you, Beef.
Yeah.
Yes.
What a
I
tease.
appreciate you calling, both of you. All right, so I know I didn't see that on the stream. All right, Rock 102.1 KF, man. Welcome back to Beefinger Presents. Just realized I was like, my phone line started lighting up, and I'm like, uh-oh, something's going wrong. But we were playing the clip earlier this morning from Justice Spears talking about the upcoming U of A game, and I gave away tickets for this Friday's game, which is going to be a big one. And I had a couple people call up just to say bear down and hopefully win tickets. Now, unfortunately, I already gave away that pair of tickets today, but all week long, I'm giving away tickets for that game, and I'm probably going to snag a pair of tickets for myself. It's a big one going against Kansas State, 6 p.m. kickoff, and our team right now, even though they played basically two Pop Warner teams to start off the season, is 2-0, going into a 1-2 Kansas State. So it's going to be one of those big games that a lot of people are going to go. Probably the biggest, most attended game of the season.
Okay.
To be honest with you, yeah. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. There was a question that you were going to ask earlier that we were going to do as a speed break. What was
we
that?
had a debate.
Okay.
We have a debate going on. But are we no longer, is there anything else we need to hear about this chocolate?
No, we're on the air right now.
Oh, okay,
so, yeah,
okay. We'll get
I'm
back
going
the
to you. Yeah, let me direct.
Okay, fine. Just I don't want to be rude to our guest. Okay, so
It's okay. He's got thick skin. That's why I have Christian come back. Yeah. All right.
Okay, who has it worse? Younger siblings or older siblings?
Do you have siblings?
I have way too many. Yeah.
Okay, what's way too many?
I have 4 sisters and 3 brothers.
See, this is the man to ask. This is why we wait.
I am the second oldest.
Okay.
Second oldest, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so the age range, how many years from the oldest to the youngest, like separation?
I want to say from the oldest, my sister, I think she's 41. And then I have a younger sister that is, I think she's 21.
21. So 20-year gap.
20-year gap.
So your parents banging it out for 20 years.
Yeah, scientifically, that's how it works.
Yeah. Mexicans, man, you know?
Yeah.
But no, a lot of them are step and half, and you know all that jazz.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
who has it worse?
I would say the oldest.
Ooh. Okay.
I would say the oldest has it worse because the youngest they get babied. You know, they're like
sweet child.
Yeah, and then like a lot of parents learn from their mistake from the first couple to be a better parent towards the end. I would imagine. I don't know. I don't have any kids.
Right. No, yeah. I mean, so you did as like a counter to having, 9 like siblings. So you're just like, yeah, I'm not gonna have any. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you have to parent your younger siblings?
Dude, I had to parent my parents sometimes. I was like almost a family therapist at some points. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't care, man. Just make me some pancakes, Mom.
Yeah, make some pancakes and don't make up in this fight right now because I know you're going to go in the room and pop out another brother or sister.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm tired of it.
Yeah. I'm standing in the doorway.
At least as an older kid, though, with so many siblings, you would imagine that you at least get first run edition of things. First run toys, first run clothes, because it's the younger siblings that would get second, third generation type of clothes.
Oh, like the hand-me-downs?
Yeah, so you Rico, your younger brother's 2 years younger than you? Right. So basically all his clothes were your clothes 2 years prior.
That hand-me-down thing was a thing, yeah.
Big time.
Yeah,
so you would always get the new clothes and then he would get your clothes 2 years later.
Hell yeah.
Right, yeah. And so I had a younger sister, so that didn't really, translate. But I had a cousin who was older who had the money, and I would get all his handy-downs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You want these Jinko jeans? You're going to have to wait, son.
Jinko, bringing them back.
I'm talking younger than that. And I'm talking like Pacific, Ocean Pacific.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
XJ900s, things like LA Gear, things like
LA
that.
Gear.
Yeah, all my fancy, like, oh, you rich stuff all came from my cousin, dude. And it was all run down. Now you're an older sibling, Kendall?
No, I'm a younger sibling.
Okay, so how many as like an older brother?
7-year difference. He's older.
Oh wow.
So I would say, especially if your older sibling is a highly successful golden child like mine is, it's tough being the younger one. So there's a lot of pressure.
So you're like considered the failure in your family.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm the disappointment.
And obviously the victim too, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I think you were still the princess and the baby though in that scenario, right?
A little bit, because I don't have like a big, like I don't have like a lot of cousins, so I am like my grandma just like referenced me as the youngest granddaughter, and I was like, oh, I'm still the youngest, around
As
around
the crow's
town.
feet starts creeping in.
Yeah.
I'm a baby.
Yeah.
As the older
But-
brother's making like doctor money, buying the family
Yes.
vacations. Like, what are you doing for the family, Kendall?
But he did use his older brother powers on me a lot,
Oh, what was that?
Just trick me into doing things that, like that dog poops chocolate, like
Aw.
You ate dog poop?
maybe,
Kendall.
I might have.
Wow. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and now I know why she asked the question. So in
I don't
her
wanna sit next to her
situation,
anymore.
the younger sibling has it worse because they're eating feces.
Yeah.
That answers that.
We got your beef tip coming up right after these words. You can join us youtube.com/beefvegan. It's the podcast broadcast. Clear.
I was gonna say, yeah, the younger one definitely gets the pranked side of it. You know what I mean? The older
Right,
brother's
yeah.
like, hey, get on that skateboard with like a string on it.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Right. Good morning, Joshua. Good to see you on the stream here. I was the older sibling, and so my sister had to live in my shadow plus get bullied by me. So she would definitely say it was easier to be the older sibling, and she'd be right.
What was the
For
worst
sure.
prank you pulled on her?
Ooh, I'd have to really think about
You
that.
never told her the dog poo was chocolate?
No, I
She
wouldn't.
believed you?
I wouldn't do that.
That's
I mean,
an isolated incident.
yeah,
Kendall.
one time I had her like snap so hardcore that she threw the living room table, like flipped it up over on top of me, and then stood on it.
Oh God.
And I allowed her to believe like it was hurting me. It wasn't really hurting me. I remember that that was like a meltdown. I have to like think. I mean, I banged her best friend. That was pretty good.
Damn.
Yeah, that
Got
was-
you,
What?
sis.
Got you.
Yeah.
Showed you.
I think the
Yeah.
best part too is when you and your sibling do some like crazy fight. Like my brother threw a bat at me one time and I dodged it, so it like went and hit the door and dented it. And we go from warring to like having to collaborate to like get one over on the parents. Like we got to fix this.
Oh,
So
yeah,
they'll find
yeah,
out.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're both on the same team. Like
Uh-huh.
okay, they're gonna kill us both. So like we gotta.
Right.
That's a good bond.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing better than sibling code,
Right.
Yeah, I'd friends growing up, like my crew of best friends when we were 9-10 years old, just maniacs. And I would always do like we'd do weekends like working a swap meet and stuff. But when we do sleepovers, that's when you get tough, right? But also want to murder your best friends, like pillow fighting. I would pillow fight with my friend John, and John was such a sadistic fuck. Like he really
Oh,
was.
God.
Like didn't give a shit about like really trying to kill you. So he would
Damn.
take a pillow, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, pillow fight. You're gonna hit with a pillow. It's fine.
Right.
It's a pillow. It's
pillow
fluffy."
fight.
He was the asshole that would compact the pillow down into it was like a rock, right? And just he had a technique. I couldn't even like duplicate it if I tried. I wanted to hurt him so bad, but he was able to like make it so condensed that is like swinging one of those like ball hammers or whatever.
Jeez.
It's like a
The
soap
Morning
bar and
Star
stuff.
or whatever.
Yes, yeah, like
Oh,
medieval
God.
times.
Yeah.
And just knocked the shit out of me. Boosh! And I'm like crying and rage swinging, like trying to get him. And he's
Yeah.
like a ninja on this stuff, dude. What a maniac.
Damn, you're like bruising and bleeding. He's like, you having fun?
Have you seen
Yeah,
that? That's
yeah.
a competitive sport now, pillow fighting?
Yes, I
Of course
have.
it is.
Yeah.
It's not only a competitive sport. One of my favorite reality TV show participants, Turbo, was in it. And so we watched clips of that, and it was ridiculous.
That's
But
funny.
it's a competitive sport, and it's too soft. Like they need to do the John technique, and it would turn basically pillow fighting into UFC slap
I was gonna
boxing.
say,
Yeah.
Dana White's gonna buy it in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, like people actually get knocked out.
The slap fighting is crazy when I see
I know.
that.
I can't
just-
stand it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of viral videos, and before we get into a beef tip, this was a viral video. Another one from these city council meetings. There was a guy who was protesting property taxes, and he thought the only way to do it, or the best way to do it, is by breakdancing. All right. So this is one way to get your message across.
Yeah, that's Will Philly. And,
Okay, Will.
Town members.
Go off, Keith.
Oh,
Will.
yep.
Town of Cranford, and it's in the
Where
spotlight
is it?
after a city hall candidate pulled out some breakdancing.
He looks like
moves
Will
to
Ferrell, dude.
Yeah.
Property tax hikes. Yes, this is real. For those
in New
who
York.
don't know
Oh.
who
okay.
this is, Yeah, that's Will Philly. And,
Okay, Will.
Town members,
Go off, King.
they've seen
Go
him
off,
before.
King. Yeah.
It's exactly positive reinforcement.
Yeah. So, that's one way. That's one way to let your voice be heard. What's
Yeah.
a dance move that you're going to bust out, Kendall, to make sure people hear your point of view?
Maybe like a shimmy,
I
shoulder
hear you.
shimmy.
Yeah. I mean, if you're shimmering, immediately I'm like, you got my attention. Right? I mean, in fact, actually, Christian looked away just so he wouldn't get caught looking. Rock 102.1, Ken May.
That's
Welcome
how
back.
you avoid property tax.
Yeah, like that's how you know that dance works. So you do that, and everyone's like, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's I respect you. Welcome back to the show, and we're almost out of here. But we have had Chef Christian Padilla in studio. I mean, I always stutter step when I say your name.
Yeah.
In studio with us. And again, if you want more information on the Infused dinner, make sure you watch back the podcast broadcast. We talked about all of it. YouTube.com/beefvegan. And Chef Christian, where can people follow you to kind of be up to date with everything that you got going on? Because you're working a lot. You're competing in Knife Fight, which you advance in the round. Yep. You got this Infused dinner coming on. Of course, you cook for restaurants around town, several restaurants, right?
Zio Pep right now, and private chef work over at Joshua Treehouse.
Yeah. So staying busy. So where could people follow you?
So you can find me on the old Instagram under El Chef Padilla. Tucson Foodie, Tucson Doobie, they tag me on quite a few things, especially now with this next dinner coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, come in and say hi.
Yeah, I love it. And the next vegan or the Infused dinner that he is going to be hosting with Chef Pablo is vegan as well. So if you want to experiment with that. All right, let's get into your beef tip before we wrap things up, though. All right, so here's what your drink order says about you, according to servers who are all experts. You can let me know if you agree or disagree. Okay, Tito's and vodka. So they say if you order that, your bartender will make fun of you, mostly because Tito's is already vodka, right? So you don't want to ask for a double vodka unless you want to order a double vodka, right?
I would double down and order like the house with it. Like, yeah, both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a generational. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Hot tea. If you order hot tea, it says you're introspective, sincere, and know how to take care of yourself. Also, big wuss if you're at the bar or ordering a hot tea. Coffee can tell you a lot about a person, but it depends on how you take it. If you take it black, it gives off the impression that you're straightforward, ready to get down to business.
Hell yeah.
If you drink it with oat milk, nutmeg, and whipped cream, you're probably high maintenance. And name is Kendall. And finally, Cosmopolitan. If you order this, you're extra fancy, possibly a huge Sex and the City fan, and will definitely go down on someone on a first date. So those are the things that your drink order says about you. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. No.
Right, see? Yeah. All right. And that's your beef tip. So be careful what you order at a bar. Unless that's the message that you want to convey, especially on a first date. And go you. And as Kendall's license plate says, yes, queen. All right. That's all the time that we have for the show today. Thank you guys for listening. Tomorrow morning, we'll continue to give away tickets for 9 Inch Nails and the U of A football game this Friday. Till then, Robin Nash has tickets for you for 9 Inch Nails. So stick around, drive safe, ride safe, and as always, rock local. Later.
When you wish
upon a side of beef. You ever order a Cosmopolitan on the first date?
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, you got my drink wrong. What time the last one?
Which one? The vodka?
Yeah.
I will
watched
knock
Sex and the
out
City.
all your teeth.